Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Stormont Vale Event Center in Topeka, Kansas for our Champions Indoor Football League matchup tonight, bringing together the Omaha Beef and the Topeka Tropics. At this time, we will send it down to the field for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our color guard. Our colors are presented tonight by the Topeka West High School Junior ROTC. Fans, we ask that you please stand, and as a sign of respect, please remain standing until the flag is retired off of the field. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please join us in the performance of our national anthem. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Please welcome the Omaha Beef and their head coach, Marvin Jones. And a reminder, folks, our Stormtrooper, the Mandalorian, and Darth Revan will be available for selfies on the concourse throughout the night. We've also got these jerseys that the Tropics will be wearing. Those are on silent auction until the top of the fourth quarter. Merch table also has all kinds of Star Wars themed stuff. In addition,
once again, good evening and welcome to Stormontvale Event Center in Topeka, Kansas. I'm Grant Williams, here to bring you Champions Indoor Football between the Omaha Beef and the Topeka Tropics. Omaha comes in with a 3-3 record in the CIF. Topeka 0-6, looking for their first win elsewhere around the league tonight. Billings Outlaws are visiting the Salina Liberty. Sioux City Bandits face the Wyoming Mustangs, and Rapid City faces the Southwest Kansas Storm. So several games going on around the CIF tonight. Standings as they are now: Sioux City leading the league at 5-0, followed by Billings at 4-1, and Southwest Kansas at 4-2. As I said, Omaha 3-3 coming into tonight. Topeka 0-6. So we'll see if the Tropics can get their first league win in this, their first season of play. Two coaches tonight. Omaha led by Marvin Jones, a former Butkus and Lombardi Award winner collegiately, I believe, at Florida, an 11-year NFL veteran. Topeka coach Tyus Jackson played collegiately at Memphis, leads the Tropics. Two significant roster changes as we get ready for the coin flip at midfield for the Tropics this week. First kicker Brandon Stewart back in the fold. The Tropics have been kicking by committee and going for two the last few weeks, so it'll be good to have a kick option in there tonight for Coach Jackson. Secondly, quarterback John Gibbs joins the Tropics this week. I believe he'll be the fourth quarterback to guide the Tropics. He's an Alcorn State product. So we'll go down to the field for the flip.
Good luck to both teams. Let's have a great game. You have a coin here. Heads, tails. Heads, tails. Omaha, you're the visiting team. What's your call? Tails. Okay, the call is tails. Jackson here is going to flip our coin for us tonight.
Let's do it, Jack. Let's do it, Jack.
Okay, the call is tails. It is heads.
Defer.
You guys have won the toss. You want to defer. You guys want the ball. Which way do you want to kick?
That way.
That way? You're going to stay just like we are?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Topeka has won the toss. They've elected to defer. They will receive. Good luck, gentlemen. Shake hands. Let's have a great game. Oh. Sorry. You will receive.
All right, as you might have heard there, Topeka did in fact win the toss and have elected to receive, I believe, or excuse me, to defer after a little conversation down there.
Who are you? I'm no one.
I was raised to do one thing, but I've got nothing to fight for.
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it. The dark side. A Jedi. They're real.
The Force. It's calling to you. Just let it in.
Let's go, Topeka!
Well, as you might have guessed from the introduction theme tonight, tonight's Star Wars night here at the Tropical Store in the Stormont Vale Event Center. Welcome to the broadcast. Again, I'm Grant Williams. We're bringing you the action tonight. Topeka is set to kick off. As after some clarification, they did win the flip and deferred to the second half. So Omaha will be receiving. Here's our kick, and we are underway. Kick taken by Deshaun Jones, where brings it forward to about the, well, we'll say 15-yard line, I believe, is the spot. So that's where the Omaha Beef will take over.
From the 15-yard line.
First down and 10 Omaha as we're just underway here in Topeka. Andrew Jackson,
Quarterback is our ninth president, Andrew Jackson.
the quarterback for Omaha. He's led the Beef throughout this season. They send two wide right, two left. Jackson sends two in motion. Here's the snap. Jackson steps forward away from pressure.
Jackson, pass is incomplete.
Pass falls incomplete. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Good pressure there by the interior line of the Tropics. Omaha breaks the huddle, sends 3 to the left, 2 of which start in motion. Jackson back, completes the pass to the outside. It's going to be a short gain there, gain of about 4, so 3rd down and 6. Third down and 6 for Omaha. Jackson in the shotgun, takes the snap, pressured heavily up the middle. There's a flag on the play. Pass is completed to the outside just beyond the line to gain. So we will wait and see what the penalty call is. But they gained 7 on the play, so I have a feeling, unless this is a significant penalty.
Illegal defense, number 18. That penalty is declined. Result of the play, 1st down.
As you heard, it's an illegal defense penalty on Topeka, so that will be declined. The result of the play gets Omaha across midfield. 1st down and 10 at the 24. Two in motion on the right. Jackson looks, throws deep. He's got a man all by himself and open, but the pass broken up. Initially intended for Montero DeBose, but a nice job by the Tropics defender of closing quickly, creating contact and knocking the ball away from the receiver. As I said, was open. So nice closing speed there. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 24 for Omaha. There's the snap, once again looks deep. Jackson just out of the reach of number 1, Rashad Pargo, the Faulkner University product. So streaking down the left boards, he was open for a bit, but overthrown by Jackson. So that brings up 3rd down and 10 for the Beef. Evenly balanced offense, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Jackson steps back, gets a pass forward. The pass is complete, but the tackle immediately made by Chester Graves, a defensive lineman for Topeka. Well short of the 1st down, so it will bring up a 4th down and 6. Omaha on the season has converted 63% of their 4th downs, so this is not an unfamiliar situation. The pass goes right across the middle, and I believe they've got enough for the 1st down, so that percentage continues to climb. 11:05 here left in the 1st. 1st down and 10, Omaha. Got motion on the right side. It's a screen, quick pass out to the outside. Completed to Rashad Pargo. Ball spotted at the 9.
Game without 3, we'll say. 2nd and 7.
2nd down 7 for Omaha. Let's see if the Tropic defense can put something together here and slow down the Beef offense. There's a pitch quickly to the outside to the running back. He gets into the end zone for the touchdown. There is, however, a flag on the play.
Illegal defense.
It's going to be another illegal defense call on Topeka.
Result of the play, touchdown.
So the touchdown will stand, and I apologize on the roster we're provided here. We don't have a number 33 listed. I will try to find out who that belongs to. He gets credit for the 9-yard touchdown.
On to attempt the
run
extra
to
point,
get
Jeremy Renner.
Omaha on the board. They lead 6-0. Into handling the kicking for Omaha, Jeremy Reynolds out of Arizona Western. Kick is up.
The force is strong with them. They open up.
And good. So Omaha off to a 7-0 lead on the Tropics. Tropics have yet to control the football. So we'll see if Topeka can put a drive together. Here's that run, a quick pitch to the left. The offensive line gets a good push. One cut slightly to his right and an open lane to the end zone. So a 9-yard rushing touchdown opens the scoring here
And our normal line of Tropics
for Omaha.
to 5X.
Topeka this season so far seems like they have started out well and scored early on their drives. We'll see if they can continue that streak tonight. Handling the kicking will again be Jeremy Reynolds for Omaha. Deep to receive for the Tropics. Number 9, Devon Blair, who's had a good receiving season. Blair scored 8 touchdowns on the year, which I believe is second in the CIF this week. So he's putting together a successful offensive season, which includes these kick returns. There's the kick. He takes it at the 2. Blair cuts to the middle. He's brought down at the 19-yard line by KJ Jenkins. First down 10, Topeka.
From the 19-yard line.
So the Tropics offense takes the field. We'll see what the Omaha Beef defense have to match up with them tonight. We've had 2 early penalties on Topeka so far. Both declined, but Topeka averages 28 yards a game in penalties so far this year. Omaha 45 yards a game. So we'll see if that plays a factor tonight.
Pass
That
incomplete.
pass was drilled over the middle. It skipped off the turf.
Rashawn Thomas.
Jordan Jones thought he had the interception, tried to sell it as such. He was waved off as an incomplete pass. So John Gibbs has his first passing attempt under his belt as a Topeka Tropic. No harm, no foul on the incomplete pass. Second down and 10 from the 19-yard line. Gibbs has one in motion, makes the quick handoff. Cut back against the grain. A lot of effort there, 4-yard gain. Running back A.J. Ryan.
Carried by A.J. Ryan.
Who the ball carrier was, as I said, started out to the right side. Met with some resistance there. Cut it back to the left for a gain of 4. It'll be third down and we'll call it 6, a short 6 anyway. At the incompletion on first down, the nice gain on second down. Gibbs sends 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Sends 2 in motion. Ball snap, Gibbs looks. Contact in the backfield nearly immediately. Really didn't have a chance to get set to make a throw. Nice pressure by the Omaha defense. Loss of 3 on the play, so it'll be placed right at the 20-yard line. We'll bring up a fourth down.
4th and 9.
As I mentioned, Omaha earlier, 63% of their fourth down conversions have been successful. Topeka just 23% of theirs on the year. So Gibbs breaks the huddle. Just 1 to his left, 3 to the right, 2 in motion. He looks downfield, has a receiver. The ball popped up in the air. That was intended for Ryan Martinez over the middle. So that'll be a turnover on downs to start the game for Topeka.
Media timeout.
We're going to take a media timeout. Omaha 7, Topeka 0, 7:06 left in the first. You're watching the CIF Network.
I wanna spread that good love. 'Cause love, 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 love is all we need. Yeah.
Why buy Lewis?
Okay, better question, why not buy Lewis? Great customer service, of course the flavor wagon, and they're never gonna leave you hanging.
Thank you for living, loving, and shopping local. Let's go places together.
I wanna spread that good love. 'Cause love, 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 love is all we need. Yeah.
Welcome back to Topeka. 7:06 left here in the first. Omaha Beef out to a 7-0 lead as both teams' offenses have been on the field once. Topeka turned it over on down, so it'll be Omaha football. Ball carrier right up the middle, excuse me. Number 22, Deshaun Jones. He's met immediately at the line of scrimmage and dropped for no gain, or a short gain at that. So second 9.5 here for Omaha. 2 in motion. Jackson flares it out to the side. Pass is completed to number 10, Montero DeBose. It's ruled that he was tackled against the wall, so as soon as wall contact is made, the ball carrier is down. So good pressure there by the defensive back to close that gap quickly after the completion was done. So it'll be 3rd and 9 from the 19-yard line. You watch his quick pass out to the side. Nice closing speed, just gets enough of him to knock him into the yard marker to cause the down. Here's another quick pass over the middle. That's complete right at the 14-yard line. Pass is complete to Tyler Jones, a Central Missouri product. So a nice gain on the play for Omaha, but it is going to be short. That'll bring up 4th down and 4. Omaha breaks the huddle. It looks like they're going to go for it, and they are. They send one in motion, fake the quick flip. It's a delayed pattern out of the backfield. I believe he's going to get into the end zone. Yes, that is the signal. That is the case. That's Tyler Jones, a wide receiver. 13 yards on the play. That's touchdown, Omaha. So Omaha out to a 13-0 lead here. Just 5:05 left in the first quarter. Once again, they're going to kick the extra point. The 39, Jeremy Reynolds, out to attempt the PAT. Snap is good. The hold is down, and the kick is good. So that'll make our score Omaha 14, Tropics 0. Topeka to receive the football here. They need to get the offense rolling. Then they were forced in a 4 and out, on their first possession. Here's that pass over the middle. It was a delayed route across the middle. Very patient play by the quarterback to wait for the receiver to get open. And the receiver did the rest of the work, putting a stiff arm down and just getting into the end zone. It was Tyler Jones on the receiving end of a 13-yard touchdown pass. Omaha 14, Topeka 0. So Reynolds will do the kicking once again for Omaha. I assume that Devon Blair Jr. will be back to receive, and that appears to be the case. Let's see if the Tropics can put together a return and get some good field position here. Here's the kick. It's a low bouncing kick. It does make its way back to player. He catches it on the run, and he's met at the 15-yard line by number 15, Jordan Jones. So that's where the Tropics will start. Nice job of Blair to come up and catch the ball clean. Some of those kickoffs are a little difficult to handle off of this turf in the indoor game. So first down and 10, Topeka, 15-yard line. They trail 14-0 after 2 quick touchdowns by Omaha. Gibbs at quarterback. He's going to keep it over the left side. Nice gain over the left side for about 4 yards. So second down and 6.
Called second and 5.
So Gibbs just tucked the ball and ran. Not afraid to get out with his feet. So maybe brings a little more mobility to the quarterback position for Topeka. So with roster changes like this during the season, it is difficult to get an offense to gel. We'll see what Topeka can do tonight to put together an offensive attack. We got all kinds of motion.
There is one flag on the play.
And the required finger pointing on both directions after that happens.
Start. Number 78, offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
It's not the start you were looking for.
So that penalty charge to Gene Tapia
You can go about your business.
on the right side of the offensive line. So that's going to make it second down and 10 for the Tropics. Clock continues to run, just 3:20 left. Gibbs in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks over the middle, feels some pressure, escapes from it nicely, gets out in the open field, makes a ball fake to try to throw off the defender, unsuccessful in doing that, but it is a gain on the play. Jordan Jones makes the tackle on Gibbs. So he gets a little bit of that yardage back, but we're still going to have a 3rd and 7 for Topeka. John Gibbs did a nice job of avoiding the pressure in the backfield that came nearly immediately, but once he escaped, was tracked down after just a 3-yard gain. So 3rd and 7. He's got 2 to his left, 2 to his right. Start those in motion. Fake handoff over the middle. He sees a gap up the middle. Gibbs takes it. It's going to be very near the first down, but I don't think he quite got to the yard to gain.
Tackle just short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th and about 2.
It's going to be marked at the 23, so 4th down and 2 for Topeka. As I mentioned earlier, just 23% of the time Topeka has converted on 4th down this year, so they need to start putting a streak together of 4th down conversions and raise that number. We'll see if that can start right now. Gibbs in the shotgun, flanked on his left by a running back and 3 receivers, 2 of which go in motion. He looks over, he's going to go deep. That pass just overthrown. 4th and 2, but they opted to go for the deep ball. The receiver had a nice angle going on his route. Gibbs just overthrew him a little bit.
Media timeout.
We're going to take a media timeout at the minute 28 left here in the first. Omaha 14, Topeka 0. You're watching the CIF Network.
Why buy Lewis?
As a local business, we enjoy buying from other local businesses. We enjoy coming to Lewis Toyota because of the relationships that we've built over time.
Thank you for living, loving, and shopping local. Let's go places together.
Midwest Remodeling Company has proudly served Topeka and the surrounding area for over 20 years, continuing to provide all your custom home and remodeling desires. Our company is proud to sponsor the Topeka Tropics and are the ones to call for all your home improvement needs. For a free estimate, contact us at 785-221-8323.
I made dinner.
We got McDonald's. Dad didn't cook.
Thanks, honey. Be right down.
Yes.
Yum. There's There's a deal for every family. Now get 2 McDouble or hot and spicy McChicken sandwiches for just $3. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Why buy?
Welcome back to Topeka at the Stormont Vale Events Center. Omaha to a 14-0 lead here, still in the first period. Omaha tries to run up the middle. Running back met there by Darius Pitts, the defensive lineman for Topeka. He's out of Ottawa University, so nice play there by Pitts, filling that gap, and loss of 2 on the play, so second down and 12. 2 in motion for Omaha. Jackson takes the snap, looks to his left. That pass is complete. Number 1, Rashad Pargo, made several catches tonight early on. Gain is 7, so third down and we'll call it 6. 2 in motion, 1 across the middle. That's who he hands the ball off to. Spin move by the running back.
Carry by Deshaun Jones.
Deshaun Jones is who made the carry. He made a spin move right at the line of scrimmage and was met abruptly by, I believe that was Johnny Littlejohn, who made the final hit, bringing him to the ground. So 4th and 1 here. Just 10 seconds left in the quarter, so we'll see if Omaha decides to press forward. They've got time on the play clock to do just that. They get the snap off before the quarter. It's a pass over the middle, and it's intercepted in the end zone by the Tropics. Quarterback Andrew Jackson floated the ball over the middle just a little bit. Nice closing speed by the Topeka
That's the end
defense.
of the first quarter.
And that's how we'll end the first quarter. So it's Omaha 14, Topeka 0, and that's the end of the first.
I wanna spread that good love, 'cause love, 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 love is all we need. Yeah.
Why buy Lewis?
Okay, better question, why not buy Lewis? Great customer service, of course the flavor wagon, and they're never gonna leave you hanging.
Thank you for living, loving, and shopping local. Let's go places together.
We're back. Welcome back to Topeka, Kansas. Omaha Bee 14, Topeka Tropics 0. See there just the start of the second quarter here. Topeka made a stand there, had an interception in the end zone, so they will take over with ball at the 5-yard line. 1st and 10 for Topeka. All we're waiting on now is for the lightsaber battle going on at midfield on this Star Wars night at Stormont Vale. The fans getting involved and enjoying themselves on Star Wars night here in Topeka. Omaha offense have also been enjoying themselves so far tonight. 2 touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. They just mentioned the last possession ended with an interception in the end zone. So Topeka getting the ball back with a chance to draw closer. John Gibbs, the Alcorn State product, as I mentioned in the pregame, is the new quarterback signed to the Tropics. He's been around the league, so he knows the ins and outs of arena football. His pass there is complete. I believe that pass was to Devon Blair Jr. Yes, it was, and I apologize if I'm a little slow getting the numbers tonight. Tropics wearing some Star Wars themed jerseys that will be silent auctioned off, I believe. They've got a Star Wars theme on the front and just a number on the back, so it may take me just a moment to pick those up on some of these plays. 2nd and 5 after the quick pass. There's a quick pitch to the outside to Blair, so he gets well past the line to gain. So 1st down, Tropics. was a quick flip of the football outside to the cutting Blair. Got to the outside in a hurry. First down and 10. Ball spotted at the 19-yard line. It's a little flash of offense there. Let's see if the Tropics can piece something together. There's one to the right. Two in motion. There's the running back. Quick handoff again. They tried that same right side. So the Tropics must see something over there they like. Wearing number 2 tonight is A.J. Ryan. That's who the ball carrier was. Another good gain there for Topeka. Second down, and looks like about 6 yards to go. So Topeka finding some success with the rushing game. Gibbs in the shotgun, all four to his right. Fakes the quick. He will get the forward shovel pass before he crosses the line of scrimmage. So nice improv skills by John Gibbs. That'll be a gain of 8. First down and 10, Topeka. Catch was made by A.J. Ryan, but John Gibbs, a nice job of avoiding pressure, knowing where the line of scrimmage was and getting the forward shovel pass off before he got there. So first down and 10, Tropics. The Tropics are on the move. There's a quick pass to the outside. That is complete. I believe that's Martinez over there. It was Martinez, so gain of 7, second down and 3 for Topeka. They're marching down the field here. The second quarter being much more friendly to the Topeka's offense than the first one was. John Gibbs in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff to the running back over the middle. He'll take off to the left, tries to hurdle the defender. He's brought down, but not due to a lack of effort, that's for sure. So Gibbs makes the line to gain. It will be a first down and 10, Topeka. Ball spotted at the 7-yard line. First down and goal for the Tropics. You watch that effort there on the replay. It's an exciting brand of football this arena game brings out. Here's the play. It's a handoff over the right side to A.J. Ryan once again. He gets down to about the 2-yard line. So Tropics again finding some success on the ground. That's going to bring up second down and goal from the 2-yard line. So Tropics getting their offensive lineup set the way they want it. And they're at running back right now is A.J. Ryan, also in there. Number 24, Darryl Jobe, the Washburn product. Both in the backfield. One wide to the left. Jobe's in motion. There's a flag on the play. We're going to have a false start, I believe. The play was set up nicely for a quarterback keeper. We'll listen in as they make the call.
False start. Number 42, offense. Simulated a snap. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Who are you? Where do you come from?
So after the penalty, second and goal from the 7-yard line. We'll see if the Tropics make some changes to the lineup or if they keep a heavy running back core in there. It looks like Topeka's going to have to call a timeout here to get some personnel issues in line with what they're after.
Timeout. Topeka. That's their first charge of the half.
And that is the case. So Omaha 14, Tropics 0, 10-17 left here in the second. You're watching the CIF Network.
And buy your balls at the merch table. We'll have our ball toss at halftime. No night at the Tropics is complete.
Some scenes from around the arena tonight, as I mentioned, Star Wars night here. Topeka in their first year as a member of the CIF, their first year as a indoor football group. The fans have bought in. See merchandise throughout the arena tonight. Additional special Star Wars merchandise being sold. So I believe the reception's been good here in Topeka for arena football, a sport they haven't seen here in a while. Omaha, one of the mainstays of the league for several years. So nothing new to Omaha being involved. And I mentioned in the pregame, they're right in the middle of the pack as far as league standing goes. They are in 5th place right now at 3-3. So a win for them is almost a must to get them into playoff contention. Here's the snap. He takes it. You know, a beautiful job of improvising there by quarterback John Gibbs. Touchdown, A.J. Ryan. Touchdown, Tropics. So that's a 7-yard touchdown pass from Gibbs to Ryan. Gibbs, as I mentioned, a nice job of improvising. Started forward with the ball. The little shovel pass pitch. Complete for a 7-yard touchdown to A.J. Ryan. In to do the kicking, Brandon Stewart back with the Tropics. There's the kick, and it is blocked. It's picked up, and it's going to be taken back. Number 23, K.J. Jenkins will score for Omaha on the blocked extra point.
Extra points returned.
Well, the defensive line of Omaha got there in a hurry on that extra point attempt. K.J. Jenkins, the Jacksonville University, is who returned it. We're going to take a media timeout. You're watching the CIF Network.
Why buy Lewis?
As a local business, we enjoy buying from other local businesses. We enjoy coming to Lewis Toyota because of the relationships that we've built over time.
Thank you for living, loving, and shopping local. Let's go places together.
Midwest Remodeling Company has proudly served Topeka and the surrounding area for over 20 years, continuing to provide all your custom home and remodeling desires. Our company is proud to sponsor the Topeka Tropics and are the ones to call for all your home improvement needs. For a free estimate, contact us at 785-221-8323.
I made dinner.
We got McDonald's. Dad didn't cook.
Thanks, honey. Be right down.
Yes.
Yum.
There's a deal for every family. Now get 2 McDouble or hot and spicy McChicken sandwiches for just $3. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Why buy Lewis?
As a local business, we enjoy buying from other local businesses. We enjoy coming to Lewis Toyota because of the relationships that we've built over time.
Thank you for living, loving, and
We're back. Oh, there we go. We're live back in Topeka. If you missed the last few moments, you missed a lot. The Tropics score a 7-yard touchdown pass from Gibbs to Ryan. The extra point was blocked and returned the other direction for a 2-point safety. So our score 16-6, Omaha. Tropics kicked off the football. The Omaha Beef offense will take over the 21-yard line. So 16-6 our score here. Omaha scoring on their first 2 possessions. And they've been held scoreless since. So we'll see if the Topeka defense can put another stop together. Jackson, a quarterback in the shotgun, sends 2 in motion. Looking, has good protection. Finds a receiver wide open over the middle of the field. That pass completed to Montero DuBose. Listed here as a Bethel College product. There's a flag on the play late, so we'll see what that is. A little bit of discussion with the officiating crew. Here we go.
After the play, personal foul, number 25, defense. Half the distance to the goal, automatic, first down.
So as you heard the call there, charged to Derek Dyer for a personal foul after the play was over. He's a Tropics defensive back. I didn't see it from up here. but I don't have to. The flag tells the story. So it'll be first down and goal from the 5-yard line for Andrew Jackson and the Beef offense. A quick pitch over the middle to a running back. He's met with some resistance on the far side, forced to cut back toward the middle, which was an unsuccessful move. He's brought down. That was Deshaun Jones was the ball carrier.
Second and goal.
Deshaun Jones is second leading rusher in the CIF right now, a 42.5-yard rushing average per game. He's got 13 touchdowns, and he has only lost 1 fumble so far this year. So Jones putting together a good year for the Omaha offense. 2 in motion on the right. There's another quick pitch to him. He's over the right side. We'll wait for a signal. And it is a touchdown for Deshaun Jones. The 4-yard run over the right side for Omaha. So that'll make it 22 for the Beef and 6 for the Tropics with the extra point pending here. Out to do the kicking again, Jeremy Reynolds for Omaha. Snap is good. The hold is down. The kick is good as well. So that'll make it Omaha 23. The Tropics 6. 6:34 left in the first half. So as you know, these arena games, you're never quite out of it. Tropics do need to get the offense back on the field and back moving again. See if they can answer Omaha. Draw a little bit closer, especially as halftime approaches. Here's a replay of that touchdown. Jackson takes the pitch immediately, kicks it to the outside. Pretty good pressure there by the defensive lineman of Topeka. They just couldn't quite wrap up the running back, and he finds his way into the end zone right next to that wall before making contact. So touchdown Omaha.
Kicking off for the Beef will be Jeremy Reynolds.
Reynolds will handle the kicking duties for Omaha from the goal line. I believe that's Blair, as usual, in his receiving spot in the end zone for the Tropics. There's the kick. Blair takes it at the 2-yard line, tries it out over the left side. He's got a little bit of an alley and a lead blocker ahead of him. Forced along the left wall. Not sure if contact with the wall was made or they're going to give him credit for the return all the way down to the 5-yard line. So long return for Devon Blair Jr. as he's done several times this year. As I mentioned, he's scored 8 touchdowns so far this season, so he's seen his fair share of offensive success. That one not a touchdown, but it sure sets up the Tropics in a great position there at the 5. Blair takes that kick, immediately starts to his left, makes one cut, makes one guy miss. Has a bit of an escort going up there and makes the rest happen on his own. Drags some defenders for several yards. So first and a goal. Here's a quick pitch out to Jobe, I believe. He's down to the, we'll call it the 2-yard line on the carry. That is right. That was Darryl Jobe III, as I mentioned. Played collegiately at Washburn just down the street. So the Ichabod takes the ball down to the 2.5. It'll be second down and goal. Gibbs, the quarterback. Jobe to his left. 2 receivers on the right side. 3 receivers on the right side, 2 in motion. Gibbs looks that way, creates some more time, throws it up, and probably does a wise thing.
Nice catch, guys.
And throws it away. Gibbs realized there were no receivers open and the defense was closing fast. So he did the prudent thing and threw it up into the stands to keep this drive alive. 3rd down and 3, just under 5 minutes left in the first half. Tropics break the huddle. Jobe just to Gibbs' left. Two receivers left, one right. There's a snap. Gibbs is going to keep it himself. He's going to follow Job and find his way to his first Topeka touchdown. Touchdown, John Gibbs. Touchdown, Topeka. As I mentioned earlier, Gibbs brings a little bit more mobility to the quarterback position here in Topeka, so no great surprise that they chose to keep the ball with him. Good job by the offensive line, holding the defensive line at bay, and a lead block by Darryl Job III gets Gibbs into the end zone. So Omaha 23, the Tropics 12. Looks like the Tropics are going to go for two here. Gibbs making some adjustments, sends everybody to the right side. They flood the right side. Gibbs keeps the ball. We're going to see how that's going to be ruled. When he was hit, his hips hit right at the 1 yard line. He fell forward, but I think he's been ruled down before that.
The ruling on the field is that his knee was down prior to crossing the goal line. No good.
So the point after attempt is no good. He was ruled down at the 1 yard line.
Officials challenge.
We're going to have a review.
Officials challenge.
Officials are going to take a look at this and make sure. So we're going to take a media timeout. While they do that, we'll be back with the result. You're listening and watching the CIF Network.
Why buy Lewis?
As a local business, we enjoy buying from other local businesses. We enjoy coming to Lewis Toyota because of the relationships that we've built over time.
Thank you for living, loving, and shopping local. Let's go places together.
Midwest Remodeling Company has proudly served Topeka and the surrounding area for over 20 years, continuing to provide all your custom home and remodeling desires. Our company is proud to sponsor the Topeka Tropics and are the ones to call for all your home improvement needs. For a free estimate, contact us at 785-221-8323.
I made dinner.
We got McDonald's. Dad didn't cook.
Thanks, honey. Be right back.
Yes. Yum. There's a deal for every family. Now get 2 McDouble or hot and spicy McChicken sandwiches for just $3. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Why buy Lewis?
Welcome back to the Topeka Tropics football on the CIF Network. You're watching the play from Topeka. There's Gibbs. He takes the ball. He cuts back toward the middle. This is the extra point attempt. What they're looking at right now, the officials have left the field to check the video to see if that left knee hits before the ball crosses the plane. I don't know the views that they have to look at, but from this one, it's going to be a little tough to overturn that. Slow it down and take that look. It's hard to see the ball and the knee hitting at the same time. So that's going to be a tough one to overturn. It was ruled on the field that he was down by contact before crossing the goal line. So it may be immaterial how many times they look at it if they don't have the right view to make this call. And they're just now making their way back onto the field. The officials are, after disappearing into the review room located just off the playing surface. We'll listen in.
The ruling on the field is confirmed. The quarterback's knee was down prior to the ball crossing the goal line. No good.
Okay, so the point, as you heard, is no good. So our score, Omaha 23, Topeka 12, 4:19 left. So Topeka will kick off. That last touchdown set up by a nice kickoff return by Devon Boyer Jr. for Topeka. Topeka kicker Brandon Stewart back after being away for several weeks, so he's back on the roster. And as I mentioned in the pregame, he gives Topeka a kicking option. This one, short hop, picked up and taken straight forward by number 42, Bobby McBride. He drags defenders all the way down and finally brought down at about the 5-yard line. So that's where they will start. Bobby McBride, the kick return. He's out of Bluefield University. Listed here on the program at 5'9", 280. So once he gets momentum in his favor, as you'll see here, he gets going in a straight line ahead. And it's all hands on deck to try to bring him down. He keeps fighting and gets down to the 5-yard line. So nice return by McBride. Omaha with the football, a more traditional football backfield look there. Pitch is straight back. He's going to be ruled contact with the wall before he gets to the end zone. That carry was by Deshaun Jones, the leading rusher for the Beef, ruled out at the 1-yard line. So it'll be second down and goal. We're approaching the 3-minute mark here in the first half. One in motion. Handoff given right over the middle. Back to Bobby McBride. He got him down there, and he got the carry for the touchdown. So a nice drive there by McBride with the kick return and the finish then on the 2-yard touchdown run. That'll make it Omaha 29, Topeka 12. Extra point is pending. There's the snap. The hold is good. Kick is up. And it's good as well. So Omaha 30, Tropics 12, 3:01 left here in the first half. The Stormont Vale Event Center here in Topeka.
Last call, get those tennis balls for halftime.
Looking ahead at the schedule, the Tropics play next at home on May 21st. They host the Billings Outlaws. That'll be their last home game of the year. They're off next Saturday, the 14th. Then May 28th, they travel to Salina to play the same Liberty team they played back on March 19th. And then June 4th, they travel to Omaha to face this same Beef team again. So they will get a fairly recent rematch with this same Omaha squad for the last game of the regular season. A whistle here, stopping play just before the kick for something that came out onto the field. So that's been remedied, and here we go. Reynolds with the kick. Taken by Devon Blair Jr. He tries the right side this time. Ends up tackled about the 8 or 9 yard line. So good coverage there as compared to last time for Omaha. So Topeka will have their work cut out for him. 2:51 left when the play started here in the second quarter. Topeka been relying a great deal on the running game tonight and the improvisational skills of quarterback John Gibbs, an exciting player to watch and new to the roster. He's in the shotgun, 2 to his left, 2 to his right. Starts 2 deep, backs in motion, 1 crosses over the middle. He looks a quick pass out to the outside. Martinez makes that catch, and that was not an easy ball to catch for Martinez. Gibbs put a lot of heat on that to get it to him. Martinez, a nice job of controlling it with the hands and bringing it in before contact was made. Gain of, we'll say 3 on the play. Second down and 7. Minute 43 and counting here in the second period. So the Tropics need to keep moving forward in this drive rather quickly. Gibbs under center this time. Now backs out to the shotgun. 2 in motion to his left. He contains the snap. It's going to be a little screen to over to the right side. Ball was lost momentarily, but I think he was ruled down, and that is the case. That pass was completed to Sean Thomas.
3rd and 4.
So Thomas, nice catch. Took a couple of steps. I thought the ball came loose at the end, but he was ruled down by contact. So
1 minute timing rules in effect.
got a timeout on the field.
Media timeout.
We're going to go to a media timeout with 58 seconds left. You're watching Topeka Tropics football on the CIF network.
I wanna spread that good love. 'Cause love, 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 love is all we need. Yeah.
Why buy Lewis?
Okay, better question, why not buy Lewis? Great customer service, of course the flavor wagon, and they're never going to leave you hanging.
Thank you for living, loving, and shopping local. Let's go places together.
Welcome back to Topeka. Omaha Beef 30, Topeka Tropics 12. We're at the 1 minute timeout here. We had a media timeout taken, so we took it with them.
Omaha is challenging the ruling on the field.
Omaha has thrown the challenge flag, questioning the ruling on the field, which I believe goes back to the fumbled catch over the middle. So we'll see what the officials are going back there to look at, but I believe it stems from the last offensive play. We talked briefly about that the ball may have been fumbled on the way down. I thought he was ruled down by contact before the fumble occurred. So we'll see what this review has in store for both the Topeka offense and the defense. We'll take another look at it. You'll see the running backs in motion out to the left. Gibbs completes the pass. He makes a football move, so it is completion. He's brought down to the ground. It's when does the ball come loose is the question. Right there, he's still got it, but he's in the still being tackled. That left knee, tough to tell on that replay whether he's down or not. So we'll see what the officials come up with. See, again, it was ruled down by contact, so that would be what they are going to look for, enough proof to overturn, which may be tough. This is just not easy to tell. The only thing they may have, he looks like he's grabbing for it as he is going down. If you watch that left arm of his come over, when he rolls, he reaches in to maybe try to secure the football, but it sure looks like that right knee is down right there before any of that happens. So we'll see. It's tough to tell on these replays, especially from this angle. And sitting up high in the arena tonight, it's certainly hard to tell at game speed. So during that media timeout, the Omaha Beef coaching staff took a few looks at it, thought it was worth the risk to go ahead and throw the red flag to look at it. Getting the football at the 14-yard line, if they're successful here with this challenge, would certainly set them up with a minute left to extend this 30-12 lead. Officials are returning.
The ruling on the field stands. Omaha has charged a timeout. It'll be 3rd down, Topeka.
Okay, so as you heard, the call stands, which means there was no definitive proof one way or the other. So the call made on the field is the final decision. So that worked out for Topeka. It will cost Omaha one of their timeouts, but with just a minute left here. That was probably well worth the risk. Got another whistle pulling the players back off the ball here, so we'll see what the discussion is. It may be a timing issue. I believe the game clock, right, the play clock should have started, not the game clock there. So that is fixed. Here we go. 17 seconds on the game clock. 2 to the right in motion. Gibbs looks down the field. That pass is complete over the middle. So that'll be a nice gain to Devon Blair Jr., who's taken down to the wall on the left side, but not after a 17-yard gain there. So he tackled at the 24-yard line. Still 54 seconds left. So that play only taking 6 seconds. So that works to the benefit of Topeka. Devon Blair adding to his already nice offensive totals this season for Topeka. Gibbs takes the snap, looks right over the middle. Another quick pass to Devon Blair. He absorbs the hit from the Omaha defense, nicely applied. But a gain of 5 on the play, so the ball keeps moving forward. 36 seconds left. Tropics break the huddle. Balanced offensive set. 2 in motion. Gibbs takes the snap. Looks, steps forward as he feels the pressure coming in. That'll be a positive gain.
1 on the play,
Timeout. Topeka.
Topeka takes the timeout. 17 seconds
left.
left.
To 18 seconds. 18.
So there'll be 18 seconds left here. The Tropics take the timeout to stop the clock. They're nearing the end zone. The ball will be on the 17-yard line with 18 seconds left. They still have 2 timeouts, I believe, in their pocket. So a very manageable distance here with the 2 timeouts and 18 seconds to work. Here are the whistles to bring the players back out onto the field. 3rd and 3. The down and distance. Gibbs sets 2 in motion to his left. As a running back just to his right who flares out. Gibbs takes off with the ball. He's going to keep it. I believe we're going to have a touchdown, Topeka. And you heard it there, A.J. Ryan on the receiving end of that improvisational play by the Topeka quarterback, Gibbs. Stepped through the line of scrimmage when he felt the pressure, made the shovel out to the side to to Ryan, who did the rest of the work and got it to the end zone. So Topeka scoring late in the half. Only trail 30-18, and they're going to go for 2 here. Gibbs takes it. Gives the ball to the right side. That goes to Martinez, who gets in for the 2-point conversion. So just like that, the Tropics are within 10 with just 11 seconds left. So much needed shot in the arm for the Topeka offense there. You can watch the replay here. Gibbs takes the snap. Steps through that pressure. Creates it. They're going to allow that pitch to the side, which results in a touchdown for Topeka. So Topeka crawling back in this thing with just 11 seconds left. They'll have to get good coverage on this kick and probably have to play defense for a play or 2 to try to keep this Omaha team out of the end zone again. Things happen quickly in this league. Brandon Stewart out to do the kicking for Topeka. Deshaun Jones is deep to receive. For Omaha, we'll see if that's the way the ball falls. It is not. It'll take a tough bounce to the goal line, but it is picked up cleanly by the return man of Omaha. Rashad Pargo was the return. Derek Dyer, number 25, out of Seton Hill for the Tropics, made the stop with just 6 seconds left. So Omaha will have a shot, maybe two at the end zone. See if they can get something going from their 13-yard line. So Topeka needs to play it safe and play it smart here if you're in that defensive backfield for the Tropics. And if you remember at the start of the game, Topeka won the flip and deferred. So Topeka should get the ball to start the second half so they can keep this momentum going. We'll see. Here's a long throw, a nicely thrown ball. Both the receiver and the defensive back get tripped up into the wall, and that will bring us to the end of the first half.
That's the end of the first half.
That is the case. So at halftime, Omaha Beef 30, the Topeka Tropics 20. We'll be back after a halftime. You're watching the CIF Network.
Why buy Lewis?
As a local business, we enjoy buying from other local businesses. We enjoy coming to Lewis Toyota because of the relationships that we've built over time.
Thank you for living, loving, and shopping local. Let's go places together.
Midwest Remodeling Company has proudly served Topeka and the surrounding area for over 20 years, continuing to provide all your custom home and remodeling desires. Our company is proud to sponsor the Topeka Tropics and are the ones to call for all your home improvement needs. For a free estimate, contact us at 785-221-8323.
Let's hear it again for Topeka LA Cheer! All right, folks, we'd like to welcome to the field our owner, J.R. Bond. J.R. will be making a very special presentation.
Are we going to win this game? As some of you know, I've had issues with certain people on the field in this arena, but that's not what tonight is about. Tonight is what football is about. It's about these little girls showing you guys what they got, and it's about great organizations like Big Brothers Big Sisters. All season long, Hotel Topeka has sponsored a section in that corner there, and tonight, all of your ticket sales, Star Wars jerseys auction, and merchandise is going to Big Brothers Big Sisters. So I believe I have a check somewhere. Hold on.
Oh, the old I forgot my wallet bit.
It's a lot of money on the football team. I've got a check. $5,000. Big Brothers Big Sisters. By the way, that's more than you guys spend here every day. So go spend some more money. And Eric runs Big Brothers Big Sisters. I think he would probably appreciate your bigs in the organization. They always need help. All these kids, this is what it's about. The football players are involved in things. The community needs to step up. All of us step up together. Thank you for coming tonight and supporting these organizations. And thank you for supporting the Tropics. Now let's go win a football game.
Thanks, JR.
I'll pass it over to Dane. You guys get to throw tennis balls.
All right, you heard the man. Tennis ball toss is coming up. Let's see him up in the air right now. Raise him up if you have a tennis ball. There we go, there we go, there we go. And I believe we're going to make the challenge a little bit harder today. All right, so what we're going to do tonight for Star Wars Night, we're going to let you use the Force. We're going to turn the lights down, and you're going to try to follow. Land those balls Hold your balls, please. Hold your balls.
All right, the winner of the scarf, number 394. 394. Of the awesome Tropics t-shirt, number 295. 295. The football right here. Number 252 gets the Tropics football. The pennant is 216 and the grand prize. Number 134. Well done and using the force, everybody.
Yeah. Thanks.
Hey folks, this is a reminder that at the merch table, behind the main concession stand, we still have these beautiful jerseys that our Topeka Tropics are wearing. Fellas, show off them jerseys. Those jerseys can be yours. We still have several jerseys that have not been bid on. They got sizes all the way from very small to very not so small. I have bid on Gene Tapia's jersey because he is a sexy, sexy man. That auction will end at the end of the third quarter, folks, so get it now, get it now, get it now. All of those proceeds go to help big brothers and big sisters, folks. Thank you for your generosity. And thank Gene Tapia for being just so damn lovely.
Welcome back to the Stormont Vale Events Center in Topeka, Kansas. At halftime, the Omaha Beef 30, Topeka Tropics 20. I'm Grant Williams, bringing you the action on the CIF network this evening. Well, an entertaining first half. We've had a little bit of everything. Omaha scored on a 9-yard touchdown run, a 13-yard touchdown pass, a 4-yard touchdown run. They blocked a they blocked an extra point and returned it for a 2-point safety. Then they scored on a 2-yard touchdown run. Topeka done its share of scoring as well. They had a 7-yard touchdown pass. Gibbs to Ryan to start the scoring. Gibbs has also scored on the ground tonight. So Gibbs, as I mentioned earlier, the recent signee with the Tropics, they were in need of a quarterback, and the Alcorn State product was available. So John Gibbs is the quarterback here for the Tropics tonight. So a 10-point deficit for Topeka, getting ready to start the third quarter. Topeka won the flip to start the game and deferred. So I'm assuming they will receive the ball. See there on the screen, a few Omaha fans have made the trip tonight in their orange and black. So good to have them come down and visit us here in Topeka at the Tropics football. Tropics still looking for that first win. They've had a close calls this season. Lost an absolute heartbreaker on April 23rd to Wyoming, who scored on the last play of the game as time expired to defeat the Tropics. So they've been in some games this year. The inaugural season of this franchise. It's always a little bit tough in leagues like this to get your name out there and get players to trust in your product. So it's a good season to start. They're off and running here in Topeka, so better things to come. An entertaining product on the field at all times, and that is ultimately the arena football goal. So Tropics trail by 10 as we start the third quarter. There's the kick. Blair 2 yards deep in the end zone, comes to his left side. He finds a hole. He's across midfield, keeps going, pushing the pile. The pile continues to move. And his forward motion is ruled stop, but a nice return to the 14-yard line by Devon Blair Jr. Sets up the Tropics nicely here to start the second half. They scored right before we went to the break at halftime to get back in this thing. So a touchdown here would do wonders and keep that momentum going. see what the Tropics and Coach Tyus Jackson have in mind. They break the huddle. Gibbs in the shotgun. He had 4 to his right. 2 of them move to the left. 3 of them move to the left. Another one cuts back. 1 receiver in motion on the right. Gibbs is going to keep it. He tries the quarterback draw, but he's met with resistance right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by George Jones. Jones, the 6'3", 250-pound rookie out of Presentation College, makes the stop for Omaha. So they're going to call it a loss of 1 on the play, saying he didn't get back all the way to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd down and 11 for Topeka. Gibbs has the offense set. 2 in motion to his right. He looks that way. Pass fired in, complete. Short gain on the play. Sean Thomas with the reception. Thomas out of Fort Scott Community College. Gain of 5 on the play. So 3rd and 6 here. Just underway in the 3rd quarter. Gibbs sets the offense in motion, fakes the quick pitch to his right, buys some time to his left, escapes 1 tackle, fights his way forward. He'll end up with a short gain on the play. Nice job avoiding the loss. We're going to call it 4th and 5 here. So Topeka needs to dial something up here with 4th and 5. They can get a 1st down. The line to gain is the 4-yard line. So that is an option. Here comes the play in from the sideline. The huddle's broken. Tropics send 3 to the right. Quickly out to, I believe that was Martinez, who ended up with the ball. It appears he's going to be dropped just short. Yes, that is the case. They're marking that at the 11. He needed to get to the 9-yard line. Or excuse me, marked it at the 6. He needed to get to the 4-yard line. So the Beef will take over on downs. So what looked like a promising drive to start the 2nd half for Topeka. Stalls out at the 6-yard line. So Omaha will once again take the field with Andrew Jackson, the quarterback. He's 1st in completions and yards passing, by the way, in the league this season. Jackson is. He's thrown 20 touchdowns, just 6 interceptions coming into tonight. He sends 2 in motion to his right. Has time, looks deep downfield, releases the ball, and just as I'd said, he came in with 6 interceptions. He throws another one. You're going to see where the ball is placed. I think they're going to rule that as a touchback. We'll check in with that. Johnny Littlejohn, the Bowie State product, a defensive back, makes the play. So add an interception to the total of Andrew Jackson. We're going to get an explanation as to where the ball is placed, I believe.
Is an interception. Went into the end zone. The ball will be placed at the 5-yard line. 1st down, Topeka.
Can't believe they ruled that it was intercepted. His momentum took him into the end zone. So Topeka's going to get it like a touchback at the 5-yard line. So immediately back on the offensive attack is Topeka. The last drive stalled out at the 6. This one starts at the opposite 5. 2 in motion. Gibbs looks deep. He wants to answer immediately. Overthrows everybody. Pretty good coverage there by Trey Dudley Giles, the UMass former Minuteman. Here's that interception. The pass thrown deep by Jackson. Nice job of turning around and locating the ball. That's what they talked about. He caught it outside the end zone, but momentum took him in for the touchback. So a great interception by Johnny Littlejohn. Gets Topeka back on offense. 2nd down and 10. Gibbs with the ball in the end zone does a nice job of getting rid of the ball. He had a little safety relief pattern out there by A.J. Ryan. Gibbs was wrapped up and going down for what would have been a safety, but he flipped it forward to the awaiting Ryan. And so not only saved 2 points, but got some yardage as well. 3rd down and 9. Tropics set the offense. It's an even set, 2 in motion. Gibbs looks forward. The last second pitches it forward. He's got a receiver. Great block there to break him loose. That's Martinez with the ball. Nice job of splitting the defense. I believe that was Devon Blair Jr. that made the block that's going to spring him. So Martinez with the reception. The Tropics are back in business. Ball at the 18-yard line. Gibbs starts him in motion to his left. It's a quick handoff to a running back up the middle. Didn't catch the number on the way through, but I'll get it for you. That was number 2, A.J. Ryan, out of the tailback position. Star Wars night here at the game for the Tropics. You can see the fans enjoying themselves down near the field. Tropics with the ball, 2nd and 8. Gibbs keeps it over the right side. He's had several successful runs like that tonight, just designed quarterback sweeps. So he gains a few there. We'll see where the ball is officially marked. Placed at the 14-yard line, so 3rd down and 5 for Topeka. Tropics still trail by 10. Just under 7.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Tropics break the huddle looking for 6 yards here. Gives some last-minute instructions, fakes the handoff, has a receiver open over the middle. Nicely played by the defensive back, Trey Dudley Giles. He provided coverage earlier on a deep pass to the side. That time, he timed it perfectly, reached around the receiver without making contact and knocked the ball away. So 4th down and 6 for the Tropics. Tropics have been knocking on this door of the end zone once before this half on the initial possession and were turned away. Last-minute instructions being barked out of the offense. I think they're going to have to take a timeout, and yes, that is the case. Coach didn't like what he saw out there, opted for the timeout.
Topeka. This is their first charge of the half. Media timeout.
So 6:21 left here in the 3rd. We're going to take a break with them. You're watching Topeka Tropics football on the CIF Network.
I wanna spread that good love, 'cause love, 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 love is all we need. Yeah.
Why buy Lewis?
Okay, better question, why not buy Lewis? Great customer service, of course the flavor wagon, and they're never going to leave you hanging.
Thank you for living, loving, and shopping local. Let's go places together.
Welcome back to Topeka, Kansas on the CIF Network. I'm Grant Williams bringing you the Topeka Tropics Omaha Beef matchup. Tropics took a timeout to discuss this 4th down and 6 play. They send 2 in motion to the right. They fake the handoff to Job, the running back. Gibbs takes it. He strives forward, gets to the 5-yard line. Once again, the creative running of John Gibbs, the new Tropics quarterback, gets the first down. So 1st and goal for the Tropics right at the 5-yard line. As I mentioned just a moment ago, they were in this position on the first drive of the half. Couldn't get it across the goal line. You can't let opportunities like this slide by too many times in the offensively minded arena game. So they need to punch it in here. 5:42 left. Gibbs under center, sends 2 in motion. A quick pitch. I believe that's Devon Blair. He's going to rule wall contact, so out of bounds basically. Made contact with the wall before he crossed the goal line.
Stopped just short of the end zone.
It's going to be spotted. What looks like the 1-yard line from here.
For injury to the offense.
There's an offensive player down. I cannot tell who that is across there. It happened right against the wall. Whoever that was, he's up and off of the field of his own accord. So good news for the Tropics. It might have been Martinez that was downfield blocking. I believe it was. Getting some awkward collisions as you make tackles and blocks right against those walls. Though they are padded, they're not padded much. So hope to see Martinez return to the field shortly. Ryan Martinez has had a great year this year. He's had 18 receptions coming into the game tonight, 1 touchdown. So it's been a contributing factor of this offense.
Timeout for review.
I think they're going to review this. It's been spotted at the 1-yard line. There was some question as to whether he hit the wall or went in first. So the officials are going to take a look at that. The ball carrier is tackled, makes contact with the wall. It's like they were stepping out of bounds in the outdoor game. So that's where they ruled him out in order to reverse this call. I think what they're looking at, this is all speculation, of course. I think what they're looking at is maybe the ball crossed the line, or the end zone, excuse me, the goal line before he made contact with the wall. So the officials have left the playing surface to go down into the Stormont Vale Event Center to look at what we're about to look at, which is this replay. Here's the quick pitch from Gibbs out to Devon Blair. He's hit, falls forward. It's going to be tough from this angle if this is what they're looking at. The official comes in from behind and makes the call nearly immediately, reaches out with his left hand and taps the wall like he's making the call that the wall was made contact with. So we'll see. The reaction by the Tropics players, as expected, was that he got in. We'll see if the replay officials agree with that. I did see on that replay the hit that Martinez took. It was getting down and getting a block to help the runner get into the end zone. So good work by Martinez. Get back out there as quickly as possible. Our officials have returned to the field. We'll see what they found during their video review.
The ruling on the field stands as called. 2nd down.
You heard Joe Sechrist there. The ruling stands as called. So not enough evidence to do anything but go with the call that was made on the field. Nonetheless, 2nd and 1. Second goal from the 1. Gibbs under center. He's done a lot of running with the football tonight, and this is no exception. Touchdown, John Gibbs. Touchdown, Topeka Tropics. So Gibbs, who's provided a lot of offense for the Tropics tonight with his feet, does so there for the 1-yard gain. Follows a push by that offensive line, goes over the top, gets into the end zone. Tropics are going to send out Brandon Stewart. Trail just by 4. The snap is there, the hold is there, the kick is up, and it's good. So Stewart back in business with the extra points for the Tropics. Our score, Omaha 30, Topeka 27. You watch this replay, they sent 2 in motion to the right. Snapped it to Gibbs, who was under center. Waited for a push from the offensive line, which he got, and then jumped over the top to break the plane of that goal line. So that's a touchdown for Gibbs. His second rushing touchdown tonight. And as I mentioned, that makes us Omaha 30, Tropics 27. So the Beef tried to pull away early. The Tropics, a nice job answering with a touchdown right before halftime. They managed to get another one right there. So with just 3:54 left in the third, we've got ourselves a ball game. Tropics trail by 3. Kicker Brandon Stewart, who just made the extra point for Topeka, is out to do the kicking honors. Back for the Beef, 21 Dudley Giles. And 22 Deshaun Jones. So those 2 members of the Beef are waiting to see who takes it. That's Trey Dudley Giles. He's out across the 20, but not much farther than that. It'll be marked right at the 20-yard line. First down and 10, Omaha.
From their own 20-yard line.
Omaha, 4 touchdowns tonight and a 2-point safety on a blocked extra point earlier in the game to get them to 30. So their offense has been busy. If you're the Tropics or the Tropics fans, you certainly want a defensive stand here to keep the momentum going. If you're from Omaha, you want them to get their offense moving again, and that's not going to do it. Ball handed off to Deshaun Jones. He was immediately hit by Chester Graves, the Iowa Western former player. Graves, a nice job of wrapping up the ball carrier, not letting him even fall forward. So absolutely no gain on the play. Second down and 10, Topeka. Jackson in the shotgun, sends 1 in motion on each side. That pass is thrown. That's knocked down by our defensive lineman, Darius Pitts. So Pitts, the right side defensive lineman, getting hands up in the air as a pass was thrown and knocking down a pass before it had a chance. So a nice play by Pitts there to stay aware, keep his eyes on the quarterback, and get the timing just right. So third down and 10. 2 in motion on the left. Quarterback has it. He keeps it. That's going to be about a 5-yard gain for Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson, tackled by
Deshaun Schumann came up and made the tackle for Topeka. And Andrew Jackson, the ball carrier, 6'1", 225 as a quarterback. So he is a sturdy football player. So bringing that quarterback down like that at full speed, nice job by Schumann making that happen. Fourth down and 6. Jackson sends him in motion. Blitz is coming. It's completed over the middle. Finds a wide receiver
Pass complete to DeBose. Brought down.
That's Montero DeBose, the Bethel College alum. Found an empty seam over the middle of the Tropics defense. Jackson recognized that as well. Throws it down, pass completed. First down and 10, Omaha at the 5-yard line. So what was looking like a promising possibility of a defensive stop for Topeka ends up with their backs up against the wall here at the 5-yard line. Omaha with the football, but I believe we're going to have a timeout.
Timeout. Omaha, that's their first charge of the half. Media, timeout.
That is the case. Timeout Omaha. Omaha leads at 30-27. 37 seconds left in the third. You're watching CIF football on the CIF network.
Why buy Lewis?
As a local business, we enjoy buying from other local businesses. We enjoy coming to Lewis Toyota because of the relationships that we've built over time.
Thank you for living, loving, and shopping local. Let's go places together.
Midwest Remodeling Company has proudly served Topeka and the surrounding area for over 20 years, continuing to provide all your custom home and remodeling desires. Our company is proud to sponsor the Topeka Tropics and are the ones to call for all your home improvement needs. For a free estimate, contact us at 785-221-8323.
I made dinner.
Welcome back to Topeka. Omaha with a 3-point lead here, 30-27, 37 seconds left. It's first down and goal from the 5-yard line. Omaha's got the ball. They make the handoff. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Beef. Ball carrier Deshaun Jones was met at the line of scrimmage with a significant hit by a defensive player. He bounced off of that, kept going to his left and scored. So 36 for Omaha with the extra point pending. Kicker Jeremy Reynolds onto the field to take his place for Omaha. Snap's good, hold looks good, and the kick is good. So Omaha takes back their 10-point lead, 37-27, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter.
37-27, Omaha leads the Tropics.
So the Tropics trying to find a way to get back in this, still trail by 10 after the third quarter. Watching that replay, there's the hit at the line of scrimmage. Nicely done by Chester Graves, but couldn't get him wrapped up and stopped. Deshaun Jones bounced off of that hit, ended up falling into the end zone. So nice effort by Jones to absorb that tackle and move on.
We got our contestants playing up here. Let's see how well they can do. Reflecting on their rings, they're getting their Jedi powers ready to go.
As I mentioned earlier, the Topeka Tropics have one more home game remaining after tonight. They take a week off next week on May 14th. They have a bye that night. May 21st, they return to Topeka to face the Billings Outlaws. That game will start at 7:05. On May 28th, then, they start a road trip of 2 games. On May 28th, they're at Salina Liberty, who they played back in March. And then June 4th, rematch with the same Omaha Beef players up in Omaha. So that will draw the season to the conclusion of the first ever season for the Topeka Tropics. So 3 games remaining, 1 at home. If you're in the Topeka area, plan to come out and see us on May 21st. If you're in Salina or Omaha, we hope to see you there as well, supporting your local CIF team. We appreciate you joining us on the network tonight for this game. As I mentioned earlier in the opening, the other games around the league tonight, Billings is playing at Salina. Sioux City is at the Mustangs in Wyoming, and Rapid City is facing southwestern Kansas. The Storm Not sure if that game is in Rapid City or in Dodge City. Sioux City leading the league at 5-0 right now. Billings at 4-1, and Southwest Kansas at 4-2. Salina at 3-2, Omaha 3-3, Wyoming 2-4, Rapid City 1-4, and Topeka still looking for their first league win, although they did get a non-league win earlier this year in a game against Kansas City Bulldogs. So Omaha ready to ready to kick off to start our fourth quarter. Low line drive kick. It's into the end zone and makes contact with the wall. We'll see where they place it. We're going to place that at the 6-yard line, so that's where the Tropics will start. First down and 10, trailing by 10.
First and 10, Tropics from their own.
Plenty of time with the the fourth quarter just underway. So Tropics have plenty of time to climb back in this thing, as scoring can happen quickly and often in the indoor game. Topeka offense on the field, John Gibbs at quarterback. He's in the shotgun. He's got a running back just to his right. Quick drop. He's in the end zone trying to find a way out. Buying himself some time. Avoids contact with the wall. He's going to throw it away.
Passing complete. Intended for the second row.
Not bad protection there by the offensive line.
There is no foul
of
for
the
intentional
Tropics.
grounding. The ball across the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Robbie Powell-Deppy a little slow getting up there on that offensive line. Also playing tonight, Kenyon Burney in there. So as I mentioned, the offensive line provided him some time. The defensive backs provided good enough coverage that Gibbs had to make his own escape from the backfield. Does so, throws the ball away, so avoided any loss, and more importantly, avoided the safety. Here's Gibbs with it. That time he tries to step up through the pressure.
Carried by John Gibbs. He'll be on the play.
Gibbs down after a short gain there. Ball placed at the 12.
Third and 9.
It'll be third down and 9. A defensive substitution coming on for the Beef. George Jones joins the Omaha defense there. Third down and 9. Tropics break the huddle. John Gibbs sends 2 in motion. Gets the snap. Looks downfield. Flags fly, so we're going to have a penalty on this play. Gibbs is held up at the 1-yard line. Then eventually thrown down late. He's arguing for an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. I'm not sure that's going to be the case. I didn't see a hat fly after the flags had flown earlier, so I think we're only going to have 1 penalty on this play. We'll let the officials sort it out and report it to us.
Illegal defense, number 42. 5-yard penalty, replay, third down.
So the call on the play, as you heard there, illegal defense on Omaha. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty, which brings it to 3rd and 4. They'll replay third down there. Ball at the 12-yard line. Play comes in from the sideline. And the Tropics break the huddle and are ready to go. Gibbs in the shotgun, starts 2 to his right in motion. Surveying the field, nice protection by the offensive line. Little shovel pass over the middle is complete. That's going to be good for the first down. A.J. Ryan waited patiently as the relief valve there on the offensive play. Gibbs a nice job of buying more time and finding him. They've done that a couple of times tonight where you think the play is dead in the water. Gibbs finds a running back at the last moment. So ball placed at the 18-yard line. First down and 10. The Tropics are back in business. Just over 11 and a half minutes left on the clock. Tropics snap the ball. Gibbs has it. He looks over the middle. Nice catch there. And that's the aforementioned Martinez that left with an injury. So it's good to see the Waldorf rookie back out there for the Tropics. Ryan Martinez, nice job of going down and making the catch with the hands right at the 22-yard line. So the Tropics continue the march. There's a snap. It's a quick pitch to the outside to a running back. Ball carrier is A.J. Ryan. He's knocked down immediately. A short gain on the play. Ryan paid the price there, but got the yards gained. So they're going to give him 3. So second down and 7 from the 19-yard line.
Second and 7.
Two in motion. Gibbs fakes the handoff in front of him. He buys some time in the backfield. He's on the move again. Finds his way into the defensive backfield. Meets up with Taylor Hawkins there. Knocks him backwards. So great effort by John Gibbs, the quarterback for Topeka. I don't think Taylor Hawkins was necessarily expecting that much contact, as it looked like the quarterback was going to give himself up to the wall. So caught him off guard. The fans here in Topeka show their appreciation for the effort by the running John Gibbs. Topeka breaks the huddle. Omaha trying to get some defensive changes made. Don't think they're going to do it until after this play. Gibbs in the shotgun. One in the motion to his right. He takes off on foot again.
Gibbs on the carry.
He gets a short gain on the play before he's brought down by Bobby McBride.
Second and 8 from the 9.
McBride's had an active game tonight, involved in some kick returns, a touchdown, I believe. Now he's going to take a break off the field as he taps his own helmet. And onto the field, George Jones comes to give McBride a breather. So Topeka with the football, trailing by 10, just over 8.5 minutes left. They're at the 9-yard line. Gibbs has it, 4 to his left. Fakes that quick pitch out. Gibbs loses the ball as he's getting ready to make the pass.
That's incomplete, intended for Sean.
Boy, he's fortunate to come out of that one all right. The ball fluttered out of his hand. Was in the air for quite a while, but harmlessly fell to the turf. So third down and 8 from the 9-yard line. Gibbs faked that quick pitch that they've been using so much tonight to a running back to try to draw the defense to the defense's right, while attacking them on the offense's right. The ball fell incomplete, so third down and 8 from the 9. Sends 2 in motion. Stands tall in the backfield, fakes the pitch this time. He's going to take it forward to, I believe, right at the first down marker. We're going to have to see how far Gibbs's forward motion took him. They're going to rule it's a first down, so the Tropics are indeed in business. Ball placed just outside the 1-yard line. First down and goal, Topeka. The way the Topeka offense has moved tonight, you would think that John Gibbs, the quarterback, might get the call here. He's going to stand under center. At least that's what they're going to make Omaha think, so we'll see. Gibbs takes the snap. He does, in fact, keep it. He falls forward at the last minute. They're going to rule his knee was down. So it's going to be second goal from inside the 1.
Gibbs on the carry.
Gibbs turned sideways when he got the snap, tried to slide his way into the end zone while holding the ball up with both hands above his head. So didn't quite make it. It's a second down and goal from inside the 1. See if the Tropics change their approach or if they stay with Gibbs just on the sneak. He is once again under center. There's the snap. He follows the offensive line. Line judge on the right side rules touchdown. Touchdown, John Gibbs. Touchdown, Topeka. So John Gibbs draws the Tropics back within 4 with his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. The lengths of those rushing touchdowns by Gibbs, very effective. A 4-yard touchdown run and 2 1-yard touchdown runs, but they all count the same, and we're going to take them. So John Gibbs on the board for the 3rd time. Stewart in to attempt the extra point. Brandon Stewart, left-footed kicker. It's down. I think he may have pulled that to the right. That is the case. So our score will remain Omaha 37, the Tropics 33. Gonna look once again at that touchdown run. Just gets in behind that offensive line, gets a little bit of help from his teammates, and eventually finds his way into the end zone. So as I said, 3rd touchdown tonight for Gibbs, so a good start to his Topeka Tropics career. He played collegiately at Alcorn State, and from what I understand, had a short stint in the NFL. So we welcome him aboard to the Tropics roster tonight. Tropics trail by 4. Omaha 37, Topeka 33. So Stewart will run out and do the kicking honors. Still 5 minutes left, so clearly anyone's ball game. Kick takes a high bounce off the turf. Fielded there, I believe, by Deshaun Jones. He brings it out to the 14-yard line. Special teams tackle made there by Little John of Topeka. Right at the 14-yard line. So 1st down and 10, Omaha. We're now into the 5-minute mark here. Jackson sets the offense in motion, 1 short underneath, and that's who he's going to give it to. Wide receiver number 10, Montero DeBose, the Bethel College former Thresher. It's a 5-yard gain on the play, 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5.
2 in motion on the right. Going to try it to the right side this time.
Carried by Norman Darton.
Norman Darton, I believe they said. That's the number we're still lacking up here on the ball. So he gets it down to within, 2 yards. So 3rd down and 2 for Omaha. Andrew Jackson getting his troops lined up. He makes the handoff. Running back breaks through the line. It's enough for the 1st down. So Omaha back in business.
1st down. 1st and 10 from the Topeka 22.
Ball spotted at the 22-yard line. Getting close to the 3-minute mark here. So the Tropics are going to have to make something happen if they're going to have a shot at getting this. They could manage to hold them defensively and give their offense one more try, or perhaps create a turnover. As I mentioned, only had 6 interceptions coming into tonight, but have had several on this evening. There's a handoff to the running back, DeBose again, right up the middle.
Gain of 7 on the play. Second and 3.5.
Now we're at 2.5 minutes, 2nd down and 4. Omaha seems to be pretty happy with slowing it down a little bit and running some of that clock off. 5 seconds on the play clock. Jackson starts him in motion. There's a quick pitch to the outside. Ball carrier Deshaun Jones again, so he's dragged down. And I believe that's going to give the Beef a first down. That appears to be the case, so the chains will move. So the ball's at the 12-yard line. There's 1:45 left. The Tropics trail just by 4. The Omaha play clock down to 10, 9 and running. Andrew Jackson sends the offense in motion. There's the snap. It's a handoff right up the middle. Ball carrier, I believe it was Ellis Parr carrying a, excuse me, no, it was Bobby McBride.
Flax, Kira Chavez, Dawson Zimlick, and Kim Gear, please.
Timeout.
With the carry.
Topeka, that's their second.
Topeka's going to take a timeout here. That's their second one.
To 1:22.
1:22 is where they're going to set the game clock. So timeout Topeka. They're going to try to save some time here. Give themselves enough time to score or figure out how to keep Omaha from doing the same. As I mentioned, Topeka's been in some tight games this year. Still looking for their first league win, but the loss against Wyoming. The Mustangs came to Topeka. They scored on the last play of the game as time expired to steal that one away from Topeka.
2nd and 8.
So Omaha will have the ball. Just 1:22 showing on the game clock. The time is of the essence for Topeka. Omaha takes the snap. They give the handoff to the outside. The ball carrier is Deshaun Jones.
Timeout. Topeka.
Topeka's going to go ahead and use that final timeout. So just 1:11.
The game clock to 1:19.
Correction, 1:19
Media timeout.
left on the game clock. We're going to take a media timeout along with them. We'll be back for the conclusion. You're watching the CIF Football Network.
Why buy Lewis?
As a local business, we enjoy buying from other local businesses. We enjoy coming to Lewis Toyota because of the relationships that we've built over time.
Thank you for living, loving, and shopping local. Let's go places together.
Midwest Remodeling Company has proudly served Topeka and the surrounding area for over 20 years, continuing to provide all your custom home and remodeling desires. Our company is proud to sponsor the Topeka Tropics and are the ones to call for all your home improvement needs.
All right. Welcome back to Topeka. 1:19 left. Omaha leading by 4. They have the ball. Trying to grind out some more clock. Quarterback has it. He makes a complete pass over the middle. It's going to be short of the first down, I believe, the way the ball is marked.
Just short of the game. It's 4th down.
We're down to the 1-minute mark here. There's our 1-minute mark.
This is the 1-minute warning. Media timeout.
So we're going to take a media timeout with them. We'll be back for the last minute of this ball game. A good one so far. You're watching Topeka Tropics football on the CIF Network.
I wanna spread that good love, 'cause love, 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 love is all we need. Yeah.
Why buy Lewis?
Okay, better question, why not buy Lewis? Great customer service, of course the flavor wagon, and they're never going to leave you hanging.
Thank you for living, loving, and shopping local. Let's go places together.
All right, welcome back to Topeka, Kansas. Beef 37, Tropics 33. A minute left on the clock. Omaha with the football, looking to the end zone, and that's exactly where they end up. The pass is complete.
Pass is complete to Norman Darden.
To Norman Jardin. That's a touchdown, Omaha. That's going to make it tough for the Tropics. Jackson took that snap, waited just a second for the receiver to cut into the middle area of the field, put it on the money, and has led the Beef. They are now up 43-33, just 55 seconds left. So Jeremy Reynolds out to kick the extra point. It is up and good.
Kick is up and good.
So nice job of Omaha to come out and answer the threat that was the Topeka Tropics. So watch the replay here. Jackson takes the ball, buys just a little bit of time, waits for the receiver to break to the middle, puts it on the money. Good coverage there by the Tropics defense. Just a well-thrown ball and a nice catch made. So 44-33 is our score.
Joining us every home game this season. Please visit them on the concourse. We thank all our troops for their service.
As I mentioned several times, tonight is Star Wars night. They've announced that May 21st, the next home game, is going to be Military Appreciation Night. So feel free to make your way out here for a May 21st 7:05 kick against the Billings Outlaws. That'll be the last home game for the Tropics, with the final two on the road. Here's the kick, 55 seconds left. It's taken at the 10-yard line, and it's broken free. I believe that's A.J. Ryan with a nice return there. Gets it to the 20-yard line. Still 50 seconds left here.
Still time remaining, folks.
Ryan with a nice kick return. Getting a little help, looks to be favoring that right ankle on his way out, but making his way off the field. So the Tropics are going to have to move quickly. 50 seconds left and down by 11. John Gibbs at quarterback. Two in motion to the right. We're going to have a whistle before that happens, though, as part of the padding fell off of the wall behind the play. So the back judge blew the play dead in order to get the padding in place. So still 50 seconds left on the clock. So a fresh 25 on the play clock. It's made its way down to 15 seconds. Gibbs in the shotgun, sends two to his right. There's the snap, looks over the middle, trying to buy some time, continues looking deep, but options to go short. That catch is made, tackle made right at the 10-yard line. We'll see if they give him the first down. I think they're motioning that he did. That pass was complete to Journey Sloan.
That's good for the Topeka Tropics.
That's going to give him a first down and goal right at the 10-yard line. So it's all or nothing here. No opportunity at another first down. Journey Sloan with the catch over the middle to move the chains. Gibbs has the snap. He takes off on foot. Gets as far forward as he can before he is taken out against the wall by the Omaha defense. Jordan Jones and Ellis Parr, I believe, making the tackle there for Omaha. 35 seconds left. Tropics trail it by 11. Gibbs under center. He's had a good night tonight for his debut with the Tropics. Quick pitch outside to Devon Blair Jr. He's met with resistance right at the 5-yard line. He throws the football at the defender after the play is over. This is undoubtedly going to cost someone some yardage. I don't know if it was a verbal flag before the ball was thrown, or the flag resulted in the ball being tossed at the defender. We're going to let them sort it out down there. Still some discussion going on.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 9, Topeka. 15 yards from the end of the run.
They are going to get Devon Blair Jr. with the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
First unsportsmanlike conduct foul of the game.
So I think words were exchanged immediately after the play. Devon Blair Jr. took exception to that and threw the ball toward the defensive player, which drew the flag. So it's still goal to go here. It's just from the 20-yard line. 3rd down and goal from the 20. 2 in motion to the right. Passes to the left.
Pass complete.
So that'll bring up 4th down and 14.
4th down.
At the 14, so 4th down and goal. And that's going to do it. The clock is going to expire, so that's our final score. Omaha 44, Topeka 33. So Topeka hangs in there, loses another tight one here in the CIF. So they will look for their first win next game. They have an off week next week. They return to action on May 21st when they host the Billings Outlaws here for Military Appreciation Night. That'll be our final score. I'm Grant Williams. That wraps it up from the Topeka Tropics. Omaha 44, Topeka 33. Thanks for tuning into the CIF Network. Please join us as we continue with the season. Thank you and good night.
That was fun. That was a nice competitive game.